Alright guys, good morning. Mr. G bringing you coffee and Crossout, and today the new Night Riders patch just dropped, and that means a whole new pile of weapons for me to play with in the promo account. So we're going to go over Goliath tracks, we're going to talk about Prometheus V, we're going to talk about the aspect, we're going to look at the Cyclone, the M37 Piercer, and the Fafnir. So first off, let's take a look at these beautiful babies, Goliath tracks. These things give you an extra amount of tonnage of 4,500 kg, which is awesome, and a durability of 1,600. You can see compared to armored tracks, significantly more tonnage and a little bit more durability. And you also get some really cool weld points on these Goliaths. The next thing we're going to look at is we are going to take a peek at the Prometheus V. This thing is essentially a purple version of the synthesis, so with each shot deals 10% more damage than the previous one. Let's take this thing out and let's give it a little bit of a try. You can see it's got the same sort of mechanics as the synthesis, it's just a purple. You've got weapon cooldown, and you also have the magazine which moves through the chamber, which I find is pretty cool. So not bad damage, that is actually fairly solid damage. Now let's take a look at the aspect. This thing is essentially a legendary machine gun. It requires nerves of steel to use it. The higher the weapon's temperature, the higher its damage. At full heat, damage increases by 50%. Well, let's slap some radiators on here and test this thing out. So first of all, we could use a little bit more energy. We'll just slap it. Can we fit an Apollo back here? We sure can. And let's put some thermostable radiators on this thing. Just as many as we can get. Are we out of thermostable? We'll just have to use the old-fashioned regular ones. Let's turn. And we have a ridiculous amount of radiators on this thing. Let's go take a peek at how the damage increases on the aspect. Okay, so it's kind of like a super wimpy machine gun here. I mean, it feels like a big machine gun. So yeah, we're noticing some 30s, some 50s. Decent amount of damage there. It did start to creep up over time. I don't know if radiators would probably be the way to go with this thing, so you can run it hot for longer. Next up, we're going to take a peek at the Cyclone. This is one that we've all been teased about and we've been excited for. It is a legendary autocannon. So this thing has good damage, okay fire rate, excellent range, and decent time to overheat. The longer the weapon fires, the higher its rate of fire. Well, perfect. We lost our giant amount of radiators, so let's slap the Apollo back on like we had before. And let's slap on a whole bunch of radiators and let's test this thing out. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's super ugly, nobody judge me on it. Look at this. Oh, it's like an anti-aircraft gun. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like it's warming up. It's like it's just getting a little bit of time to get fired up. So, if I was you guys and I wanted to invest in the marketplace, I would start making radiators, because those are going to make all the new weapon perks even better. And then lastly, well, we got two more. We got the M37 Piercer, which is like a teeny little blue machine gun. Alright, here we are, M37 Piercer. This thing just has ridiculous fire rate. Think of it like a Cord, but cooler. It's just like a super ridiculously fast shooting Cord. It does really little damage. Accuracy is pretty bad at anything to close medium range, but it just spews ridiculous amounts of bullets. So at close range, and if you don't feel like aiming, give the M37 Piercer a shot. And lastly, we've got purple junk bow, the Fafnir. The higher the car's speed, the more accurate the weapon becomes. Maximum accuracy is achieved at 60 kilometers per hour. Well, we're not going to achieve that in this super slow build. So you can see it scatters pretty bad. But let's just get a basic idea of the amount of damage we're going to look at on this thing. Alright, so pretty terrible accuracy. 114 damage though. Now let's stick it on something fast. Alright, here we go on a slightly faster build. Oh my goodness. It is significantly more accurate at high speeds. Well, those of you that like shotgun builds and like to run and gun and decloak at the last second, this is going to be perfect for stripping weapons off of stuff. So guys, there you have it. Those are all the new weapons that you're going to be able to make in the latest Knight Riders patch. So you can see there are recipes for creating all of those. You're going to need to earn Tailor, which I'm sure you'll be able to do from an event. So you got the Prometheus, we've got the Piercer, we've got some new cosmetic stuff and some old cosmetic stuff. But let's see, we're going to have a special event. You're going to have a Knights of the Wasteland event. So you can get that Tailor and you can go ahead and craft those new toys. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really excited for the Prometheus, those Goliath tracks, and the Cyclone. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, throw us a sub. I'm making new vids every day, so we're going to be making new stuff out of these toys ASAP. And come by the Discord to get the latest as soon as I put it up there. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this, throw us a like. And if you're new to the channel, throw us a sub. I would love to see you around. That's it for this one though. Mr. G out.